Imagine being fired from the company you created, only to come back and save it from the brink of collapse. That's the story of Steve Jobs, a man whose vision, resilience, and marketing genius changed the world. Steve Jobs' journey started in 1955, when he was born in San Francisco and adopted by Paul and Clara Jobs. Growing up in Silicon Valley, he developed an early interest in electronics. But Jobs wasn't your typical student. He dropped out of college and went to India in search of spiritual enlightenment. This experience shaped his minimalist approach to design and life. When Jobs returned to California, he reconnected with his friend Steve Wozniak, a brilliant engineer. Wozniak had built a simple computer, and Jobs immediately saw its potential. In 1976, they founded Apple in Jobs' garage. Wozniak focused on the technical side, while Jobs, the visionary, turned his attention to design and marketing. He believed that computers should be beautiful and easy to use.
What a computer is to me is, it's the most remarkable tool that we've ever come up with.
Their first big hit, the Apple II, generated millions in sales and revolutionized personal computing. But what really set Jobs apart was his marketing genius. He didn't just sell products, he sold ideas and stories. One of the best examples of this was in 1984, when Apple launched the Macintosh with the now iconic 1984 Super Bowl commercial. Directed by Ridley Scott, the ad depicted Apple as the rebel against conformity, represented by IBM. It instantly captured the public's imagination and made the Macintosh launch an event. Despite Apple's early success, Jobs' intense leadership style led to conflicts within the company. In 1985, he was ousted from his own company. Most people would have given up, but not Steve Jobs. He went on to found Next, a company focused on high-end computers, and then made a bold move by buying a small animation studio called Pixar for $10 million. Pixar's success became another turning point in Jobs' career. In 1995, Pixar released Toy Story, the first fully computer-animated film, which became a box office sensation, earning over $370 million worldwide. This success made Pixar a major player in Hollywood and turned Jobs into a billionaire. When Pixar went public, Jobs' shares skyrocketed in value, marking a huge financial win for him. Meanwhile, Apple was spiraling downward. By 1997, the company was struggling, with declining sales and no clear direction. In a twist of fate, Apple's board asked Steve Jobs to return. Jobs quickly took charge, and his leadership completely turned around the struggling company. Cutting down Apple's bloated product line and refocusing the company on innovation, the first sign of Apple's resurgence emerged, like with the 1998 iMac.
This is iMac. The whole thing is translucent. You can see into it. It's so cool.
A colorful, user-friendly computer that brought in $300 million in sales within 6 months. But Jobs didn't stop there. His marketing brilliance was evident once again with the iPod in 2001. The simple slogan, 1,000 songs in your pocket, perfectly captured the essence of the product. The iPod didn't just change how we listen to music, it changed the entire music industry. Then came the iPhone in 2007, which revolutionized communication, entertainment, and the internet. The iPhone wasn't just another smartphone, it was a technological marvel that combined a phone, an iPod, and a browser into one sleek device. Jobs masterfully built anticipation around every product launch, turning them into must-watch events for the world. By the time Jobs passed away in 2011, he had transformed Apple into one of the world's most valuable companies. When he returned to Apple in 1997, the company was worth about $3 billion. At the time of his death, Apple's market value had soared to over $350 billion, a testament to Jobs' leadership and vision. Steve Jobs' story isn't just about technology. It's about resilience, storytelling, marketing, and daring to think differently. As a leader, he faced countless setbacks, from being fired to near bankruptcy, but he never stopped pushing boundaries. His legacy lives on, not just in Apple's products, but in how we think about innovation, marketing, and leadership today.